Hello, my Scorpios. Welcome to Moon Arrow Tarot. If you are joining us for the first time, I'm glad to have you here. We're going to do a quick general reading for Scorpios regarding the past energy, present energy, and what to expect in the nearing future energy for the coming week. And then we'll get some additional advice, kind of check in with Source energy, and get insights on the reading as well. And then we'll take a look at Lenormand cards and get a 3-card pull on that for any complimentary messages with this reading. And then we'll close everything up with a singular Tao Oracle card for what you can kind of meditate on and pull your focus and awareness back into when need be, if your attention seems to kind of be straying from you this week. So with that, what's going on in the lives of my Scorpios here? It's never really surprising when the death and rebirth card shows up in a Scorpio reading. Okay. So Scorpios, in the recent past, the energy that's surrounding you there from past influences, the 6 of Swords, the Death and Rebirth card, and the 3 of Wands. So kind of transitioning. You, in the past, the energy is a shift, a transition, a moving away from something kind of for the purposes of a renewal and to progress forward with work or whatever endeavor it is that you're undertaking, that you're pouring your attention and energy into in that recent past. So I don't know if that was pertaining to work or a personal hobby or a project, but you kind of left something behind and you shifted away from it so that you could create the space and transform yourself, maybe shift your own perspective so that you could focus on this other endeavor, wherever your energy was being pulled away from something to kind of shift and invest it into something new that was kind of growing and taking off. When we come down into the present energy, we're talking about something that is, it's an energy that, like, this emotional fulfillment, but this sense of conflict. And I don't know if this is an internal conflict or if this has to do with our page influence over here, like a person. You know, maybe someone may have come into your life with someone's influence with new ideas or some sort of conversation taking place that kind of maybe threw you off balance a little bit. You're kind of like riding out this emotional high, it feels like, and feeling pretty fulfilled in the path that you were taking. You're feeling pretty good, and then, like, bam, all of a sudden there's this, like, whoa, wait, what? That kind of like caused some confusion a little bit. And the influence, you know, some sort of air sign, but I kind of feel like it, for this person, if it is a person, that, like, they meant well. It wasn't intentionally to kind of throw you off or to confuse you, or if more just like they're kind of being the fun, playful selves, and whatever influence that is that they kind of like came in, not like a fast energy or a rushing in energy, you know, coming up on you and overwhelming you, but just kind of like this lighthearted, playful energy that the effect that their influence had was not the intended one. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. That so however that their energy or their influence is being absorbed by you and impacting you, it totally was not meant in that way. But it's like you're kind of like trucking along, feeling good, life is great, and then this energy comes in and it's like, wait, what? And then it really got you, like, in your head, internalizing this, whereas, you know, this person is more, it's kind of like when you speak without thinking. You speak before you think it through, I feel, is really what took place here. And it's not, it may have just been received in the way it was not intended. Hopefully that makes sense. But present energy awareness is, that's where that lies. Coming into our nearing future for you guys, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So lots of nines taking place in this reading. So 9 may be a significant number for you guys in the week to come. Keep that in mind. With our Four of Pentacles, it's kind of like buckling down, conserving our resources, but the Nine of Swords is a card of pain, and the Nine of Wands is a card of sticking it through, persevering through, determination. So there could be some worries, some doubts, some anxiety, like you're struggling with something, or something is just really bugging you and irritating you, causing you discomfort. In regards to, I want to say finances, but I don't want to say finances, but it could be finances. You're holding on to something in the nearing future, feeling like you're holding on to something, or you're hoarding something, or you're trying to protect something. And it's definitely something that you feel is worth putting up a fight for, but it's causing you some anguish and some discomfort. So where that leads you, or what you need to do about that, it's something that you don't want to give up. Let's take a look at some source. What does source have to say about this? What is the insight from source energy regarding this potential nearing future energy for my Scorpios? Seeing the moon coming through with some advice from source. We've got the Five of Pentacles as well. And we've got the King of Pentacles. So there could be some sort of a male energy, masculine energy influence here, but a practical and grounded one. Influencing what's going on, whatever it is that you're trying to hold on to, and that you're willing to fight for. I don't know if this is a relationship, but I'm getting like it's something that you're feeling emotionally cut off from, or you're just like internally there's a disconnect or an isolation from whatever this is. And perhaps maybe that's what you need to do altogether, is if this is coming through as advice, you may need to close off from, pull back, close off emotionally from it, shut it off entirely. And if this influence is some sort of masculine earth energy here, some sort of practical influence, grounded practical influence, things might not be what they seem either. You might be seeing the situation or this energy presenting in one way, but it could actually be a different way. But yeah, in an advice sense, I'm just getting like needing to close off from it and shut down from it and kind of conserve your emotional resources from whatever this is. And it could possibly be this King of Pentacles influence, a strong energy, but a grounded and practical energy, a masculine energy. If that resonates with you, if that rings true, I'm not sure, you know, how or why or who, obviously, but take that as it resonates from you. I'm gonna look for some additional, see if anything's coinciding here. What the Lenormand has to say with any of this as well. You know, our source energy too with that moon You know, it could be pointing at needing to go within and what is it that what's causing a disconnect? What's making you feel closed off right now too? I see either some sort of soul searching, going within. I know it seems like you say that a lot. Okay. So we have the dog, the fox, and the bouquet for Lenormand. This can be speaking to a friend or a companion, someone who's trustworthy or an influence that you deem to be trustworthy. Then we have also the fox, which can speak to cleverness, intelligence, and work. And we have the bouquet, which can speak to reward and offering a gift. So, yeah, maybe a friend that you rely on who is very knowledgeable may be able to impart some wisdom or some assistance, or kind of like be a place of refuge for you, someone to get advice from, to seek out the assistance of somebody and their perspective, their purview on what it is that you're experiencing right now. Going to somebody that you trust and that you are comfortable enough with to be that vulnerable with and open up to, and to kind of see what they can offer from their experience. And so, Scorpio, we're going to close and button this reading up for you all with a single Tao card. And like I said, this is more to kind of, it's a place that you can return to throughout the week to draw your attention and your awareness and your focus when things may feel kind of out of whack or out of balance, or if you experience a point of confusion. This is a nice card to kind of come and pull back to. So for my Scorpios, for the week ahead, we have approach, advancing, a warm reception, prosperous conditions, increased influence, hopefulness, lightening up, and an arrival. And this could speak to, maybe seeking out that advice, seeking out, that influential party that may be able to impart wisdom and offer up some advice and offer up some help, and maybe even just some mental reassurance, emotional reassurance, but that, ultimately that things will work out. It's okay to have hope through here and not just be in, such a state of anxiety or worry or despair, but shift that perspective around, have hope. Things are going to eventually shift and turn because things always change. That's our one constant in existence, right? In nature. And things will progress, things will advance, things will shift, but it just may be time to seek out that assistance from somebody else, someone that you trust and that you're comfortable opening up to get their perspective on whatever it is that you may be struggling with here in the coming future. Whether that is in the next week, it may be in a couple weeks from now, but if that time approaches, if that energy, you start to feel that energy coming in, it may just be time to approach someone else and seek out advice. So allow your awareness to kind of focus on that this week when you need to. So with that, my Scorpio friends, I hope that that's been helpful and insightful for you. Thank you. I appreciate you all for kind of popping in and watching this video and being here with me today. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.